to the Ballarat location.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Keep pushing.
Yeah, that's it.
Go team! Keep it going team!
Look at the numbers here. We'll look at the way the crowd's moving. I think it is. And they're off. Yeah, bobbing around up there. So the 10K's off the final event. Of this Ballarat Marathon is underway. Yeah, bobbing around up there. So the 10K's off the final event. Of this Ballarat Marathon is underway. So well done guys, a mammoth effort for you. Brilliant stuff. Kaboom!
Finish. Oh, I love that.
Well done.
Holding hands as you cross the finish line. It's so brilliant.
On your Tommy.
Good job. Good work.
Time around that could be faster. It was he's currently training for the women, so she'll go quick. 33 on for her, on 54. Well done, Sophia. Well done, Patty.
So, I finished another marathon, my third marathon under my belt. Yeah, it isn't the story that I had hoped I'd be able to tell you. I know many people have been following along with the channel and know that I was aiming for that sub 3-hour marathon. And you would have seen by the kind of final time on the clock that yeah, it looked like 3:31, but it was actually 3:30 chip time. But, you know, I am really happy with that. It's kind of on par with all my previous marathons. I've done a 3:24, 3:37, and a 3:30 now. So yeah, you know, I paced it as if I was going to run a 3-hour marathon. I thought I would just give it my best shot at running it. So I ran the first half in 90 minutes, right on pace. And that was my plan from the beginning. I knew 100% I would get to halfway and be able to do that. And then I would decided I would reevaluate after that point and decide whether I needed to pull it back or just kind of grit my teeth and bear it. I decided that, yeah, I was going a bit too quick probably for the day, how I was feeling on the day, and decided to pull back a bit despite feeling really good for the first half. There's actually one of the clips in the previous montage, I guess, that I hand off my heart rate monitor because it wasn't working for the race, and I often don't really trust my wrist heart rate, but I probably should have because it was really high for the first half, even though I was feeling amazing. Like I was barely breathing. I feel like I could have had like a casual conversation. Like usually I feel much more I don't know, exerting myself even in zone 3, let alone it was saying I was hitting zone 5 even. So that's kind of like maxing out my heart rate. So it just didn't add up in my brain. I was like, I feel so good, but my heart rate is apparently through the roof. So I'm just not going to trust my heart rate data at all. I'm just going to run. And that was probably a mistake, even though in the past I have run half marathons at that pace at a lower heart rate. Like I have every piece of evidence to tell me that my heart rate shouldn't have been that high, but apparently it was. So that's the bit of scratching my head about that. Not sure what really happened for my heart rate to be through the roof like that. And that meant that the second half didn't stay on pace. I kind of logically decided to pull it back. It's hard to tell in the videos that I did slow down a lot in the second half. But yeah, I kind of started slowing down as soon as I finished the first lap, basically, because it's a 2-lap course. And then I intentionally slowed down, and then I had to slow down because it just kept getting harder. My legs just weren't keeping the speed at all, and I was starting to like be on the verge of cramping for the rest of the race. And there was a couple of times where I fully like cramped up, had to stop, and like there was one point I almost just sat on the ground. And I knew I just had my hands out, just reaching down to touch the ground to bend over. But I realized if I did that, I'm not getting back up. So I just decided, nah, I need to stand up, need to keep stretching. A guy gave me a salt tablet. This is around 35 Ks. And I managed to get going again and managed to finish. You wouldn't actually know I struggled as badly as I struggled based on that video. It's not that I've cut those clips out. It's just that they're not really included. There's one part where I'm walking near an aid station, but yeah, so I definitely slowed down a lot in the second half. Still managed to finish the second lap in 2 hours, so I came in with 3 hours 30, which is really good. I'm still happy with that as a finish time for sure. It was a painful way to finish it, and yeah, I'm still just kind of figuring out like what went wrong. Like I just have to chalk it up as marathons are really hard, I guess. Ran too fast to start with, didn't get enough salt in, so I started cramping up. And then, I don't know, like, I don't think I guess I did bonk, so I guess I didn't get enough. Like, I was definitely fueling and over-fueling, and my stomach was, like, so full, I was nauseous and bloated, which is good, apparently. It means I'm getting my fuel in. But, yeah, I don't know, I just didn't seem to feel like it carried me through to the end. I guess I was just running too hard, and that's kind of the end of the day. Based off the heart rate data, that seems to be the case. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was actually really close to being at the fitness level to run a 3-hour marathon. It's not like I've been kind of, my hopes are way too high. Like, I think, yeah, it was optimistic to go for it. I was thinking maybe 3:10 would be more realistic to just go from the gun. I think I kind of told myself I'd go for 3 hours, and then if it doesn't go well, I'll still like, you know, get a good PB, get 310, 315, maybe 320, and I'll be happy with that. But then yeah, marathons are just so brutal. Yeah, I just couldn't get that PB in the end. But 330 is good. It's an improvement from my last one. My last one was 337, and I cramped up really bad in that one. I didn't cramp up in my first one, so yeah, I'm still just figuring it out, man. Like, I don't know how to guarantee I'm not going to cramp or that I'm just going to have good legs for the whole thing. Like, yeah. Anyway, got to run a few more and hopefully I'll figure it out along the journey. But thanks heaps for joining me. I'm not disappointed with how I ran. I'm not disappointed with the race. Yeah, it's a marathon. I'm really excited to have finished it, and the more I think about it, the more I'm happy with how I ran. Yeah, I showed a lot of grit in the second half to even finish. So yeah, I think it was a good race, and I'll learn a lot from it, and I'm excited for my next marathon, which is great. Yeah, it wasn't the fairy tale that I had hoped for, but you know, that's life, that's marathon running, and yeah, there's always next time. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Yeah, see you next week. Bye.